I'm just wondering, what was it you went and you made your self-assessment of your game this offseason and you said, okay, I need to go work on that this offseason and get better at that and be able to come back here and do, X?
I think it's always just refining your game, trying to become a more powerful player for me. Just making sure I do everything and put myself in the position to be successful with whatever the coaches ask me to do. So it was really just refining my game. Like I said, working hands, working power, and working ankles really, because a lot of times it comes down to what attack angles you have. And that's one thing I saw a lot last year, and that coaches pointed out to me when we got in the lab this year.
So how much was that rep against Andrew Thomas sort of validation? I mean, that's exactly what you're talking about, the angles and the power, I assume?
Yeah, that was one thing that we said when we got the pads on this time, that we actually get to play football now. It's no more running around in helmets, running around in shorts and T-shirts. So it's just big on asserting what we've been working, like I said, those power angles.
Lombardo?
Hey, Joe. How's it going, man?
Good.
Good. Hey, that pass rush room got a lot more crowded this year, right? They bring in Fackrell. They brought back Marcus Golden, drafted O'Shane last year. Entering a third year for you, does this feel kind of like a make-or-break season for you? Do you put a little more added pressure on yourself going into this year?
I wouldn't say that. I think it's great that we have a lot of talent and that we're a little deeper in that room. Like you said, we got MG, we got X-Man, we got Fact, and even with Cam Brown, we got a lot of guys in the room that have a lot of different skill sets, and it comes down to us making sure that we maximize our abilities and trusting the coaches, making sure that they put us in the right positions.
And one more thing, you went up against Andrew Thomas yesterday, as Jordan asked you about. What have been kind of your first impressions of him as a tackle so far?
I knew from day one he stepped on campus at Athens that he was going to be a top first-round pick. So it's nothing new. It's the same thing he did as a freshman in college. He's learned, grown, matured, and as a rookie, he came in that far advanced too. So I know I got to bring it to Andrew because, like I said, he's ready, and I got to make sure he's ready for game one.
Thanks, man.
Art?
Following up on that, Zoe, so there was no bulldog on bulldog, take it a little easy on the rookie first time out last night, huh?
Oh, no, of course not. I think it's been a big emphasis that the way we practice and the physicality we play with in practice is going to be big because there are no preseason games. Whatever we do now and whatever foundations we set is what's going to show up on game day.
With your fit in the new defense that Patrick Graham's trying to install here, where do you see your game complementing the other guys that are going to be out there with you?
It's just doing our job. It's a lot of do your job. Right now, the focus is fundamentals and making sure you do your job to the best of your ability. So I think if we do that and I do my job, set edges, let the linebackers do their job, fill gaps, and just play together as a team, we're going to have a great chance to be successful.
Do you think last year at all that maybe you tried to go above and beyond at times because maybe things weren't coming production-wise that maybe you would have liked going into your second year?
What was the question?
Do you think that you said do your job? Do you think there were times last year that maybe you tried to get out of your job to try to get more production, doing things above what you were kind of in position to do?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this year it's a lot of emphasis on doing your job and making sure that you don't try to go outside of your responsibilities and give up different things by trying to make a play. That if we do our job and just stay locked in on the moment, locked in on the play, then it's going to come to you. And it's either going to come to you or you're going to force it to somebody else. So that's just the big thing, staying patient, being a lot more patient this year than just trying to go do things outside of your responsibility.
Thanks, so.
Rock?
So I wanted to go back to what you said about trying to make sure that Andrew is ready for week one. Is that something that you guys are very conscious of? Obviously you're working on your own skills and your own moves and everything in these drills, but is part of it also to kind of show him such a wide variety of of looks that he'll get from opponents, that he's ready for everything?
Yeah, I think a lot of focus is on ourselves as players, getting ready, because none of us have had a chance to put on pads for the last 7 months, some longer. But it's just focusing on yourself. And like I said, we got a lot of different dynamics in our outside backer room, a lot of different rush types, different type of players. So it's not my job to make sure I give him the look that somebody else is going to give him. I'm working on myself, but I know he's going to get a change up from me to X, from MG. He's going to get different looks from different pass rushers.
Did you add anything to your arsenal, into any specific moves, or refine anything this offseason?
Yeah, like I said, just working angles, making sure I stay on the right angles, making sure I just do different things. It's been a lot of working hands, refining skills, taking things from different players, watching film, but I wouldn't say it's been a complete overhaul.
We're gonna take two more, Patty and Duggan. Patty.
Hey, so how you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. I was wondering, when you get a new coach in, usually the new coach has some different techniques, different philosophies, and I'm wondering what Coach Bielema has taught you that maybe you didn't do prior.
He's taught us, like I said, our defense is a little different. We play with more patience, and just it's a lot of emphasis on doing your job and being very fundamentally sound. So that's a lot of what we've been working. Not even specifically just pass rush or specifically run. It's more the coaches are looking at our feet, making sure we're putting our feet in the right places, having our eyes in the right places, and the rest they trust that we have the ability to make plays. But once we get the fundamentals down and make sure we get our eyes on our keys and know what we're looking at and know what we're looking for, everything else will follow.
Duggan.
Hey, Zoe, that drill you guys did, the one-on-one drill at the goal line, kind of turned some heads last night. I think you had a rep in that. What did you think of that drill?
It's good. I mean, it just feels good to get back playing football. Like it's been too long. A lot of guys getting a little antsy, but now that we're out there with the pads on, it's time for real football. We get to see what each other has.
And being at your first two camps, I don't remember seeing a drill like that. When's the last time you've had a drill like that where you kind of just line up, kind of smash into a guy from short distance?
It's been a minute, but I mean, that's the physicality. That's the difference that we're having to bring this year, and the difference that we're trying to bring. We're trying to be physical, trying to embrace the culture and just do what the coaches ask. Trust it.